Okay, so step number one of this this assignment, we're dealing with values, is to create an outline drawing. So, not too complicated. Let's go ahead and create our outline drawing of our avocados. So they have kind of an oval sort of a shape to them. Looks like they come a little more pointy down here towards the bottom and a little bit wider up here to the top. Okay, so I'm just drawing this really light. And so we decide a little more pointy down here. This one is just a little bit more to the side. And then within the middle section somewhere, we have the rounded seed part, right? And this is kind of round. It doesn't have to be perfectly round. But these are going to have, here's the hard part, is these pieces here are going to have to be similar in size. Maybe not identical, but at least similar. Okay, so I've done a lot of kind of sketchy type of things, you know, as far as multiple lines, trying to get my things down to the right shape that I want. And so I have multiple lines that I have there. And so I'm gonna lift some of those lines out if I can find something to erase with, like an eraser on that. These erasers are pretty cool. These are the squeezy erasers, and I can get you guys ones in just a second. And so as we move on, so I'm just going to come in here and kind of go over this. I can erase most of it because I only need I just need a little bit of those lines to decide where things are, so they can be much lighter than they were. Notice they're kind of disappearing on my lines, and that's okay. I can come in, I can put them in darker as we go through this if I need to, but I don't really need to, right? So it just needs to be a minimal sort of a line that we're doing. So that's kind of our step number one, is getting our drawing ready to go with those. And so I guess I don't feel the need to trace around or draw around the inner circle here. Well, let's do it anyway. And so this is a value drawing. We're drawing the areas here. And so this is where the shadow line is here, right? And then on the outside we have a little bit of an area where it goes darker into that medium. And then on this one, there's a little bit of the thing kind of going with that. And then this is darker here. And then there's a shadow area over here. It kind of comes down. This kind of comes to more of a point, huh? Pointy part of the avocado. And then in here, there's a little bit of a reflected light, right? And then this part comes up even more. Okay, so this got a little heavy on that part. And then also, there's a little bit of a shadow or a change of value over here around the outside, like that. And so there's a little bit of my drawing that I'm looking for this first little part. So I'm going to take a pause for right there for a second.